Hi Capricorn, here's a general look at your solar chart for March 2009. And I think as the month begins, you're going to have money, property and material assets and security issues on your mind. Maybe you've been turning things over in your mind, weighing things up. Maybe you're reevaluating things related to finances, assets and so on. Some of you may be looking at what you value most about life, about your relationships, about your job, about yourself, about your role in the world. So you'll be looking at, you'll be considering your position, really, I think, as the month begins, and your mind is going to be very busy with things. From the 9th, you'll probably be tackling things like correspondence, maybe on the phone more, maybe you know, on the internet, paperwork is going to be emphasized, all that kind of thing. Some of you may be on a course or doing some research, gathering information, or if you're already on the course, then you know you're really going to have a lot of focus on that from the 9th, and then that increases over the rest of the month. Also, you could be connecting with siblings or soul brothers and sisters, people that you consider to be, you know, your brother or your sister. So between now and June, you're going to have the chance to improve your domestic conditions and your relationships within your family, your neighborhood, your tribe. That's all going to come under the spotlight in a very, very positive kind of a way between now and June. Now around the 5th, here's some interesting dates for you to sort of bear in mind. There could be some confusion related to finances or property there. Things may not quite pan out as you had expected. And around the 8th, communications or travel plans may be problematical, something to do with transport there. And around the 12th, something unexpected could happen whilst traveling. A new contact or an idea at that time will be inspiring. So sometimes life is what happens when we're making other plans. Now, people who are born early in the sign of Capricorn, that's to say between about the 21st and 25th of December, will be feeling the tug to make radical changes and not put up with things in the way you used to. You know, you can't overlook some things in the way that you found you were able just to sort of sweep it under the carpet before. And now it's time for you to sort of square up to a few home truths, I guess. And so you're feeling this, you'll be feeling more sensitive too. You'll be feeling your emotions are nearer the surface. Some parts of this journey will cause you to let go of the protective armor which inclines you to hang on to the status quo and resist change. But this is going to be happening gradually over 2009 and also for some of you into 2010. So I just thought I'd mention that. When Mars moves on the 15th, then that's going to be the beginning of a phase of clearing the air, putting your cards on the table, really having your say, not holding back anymore. Also getting very proactive with this thing about gathering information, learning new things, listening to what's new on the block, keeping your ear to the ground. But also reading between the lines is going to be important then as well. You could be out and about more, also dealing with paperwork and correspondence, as I've already said, but communication skills are going to be very important from that time there. And also the success that you experience may be directly related to how perceptive you are and how well you listen and how you notice little things, and how maybe you can even read body language, how well you assess a situation, and possibly you'll have to sort of come to a decision or make a pronouncement right off the top of your head, quite fast, which you don't really like having to move that fast, Capricorn. You don't really like to be rushed, but it looks as though, your mental processes are going to have to speed up from mid-month. And life is going to get very sociable and very interesting. And this could be a great time for you to work in a self-expressive, creative kind of a way as well. Now, when the Sun moves on the 20th, you're going to be coming into a phase concerned with roots, your foundations in life. The focus is going to be more on your relationships within the family, or the extended family, or community, or clan. And so there's going to be an awareness there of your connections on that very private sort of heart level, and also maybe a feeling of nostalgia, maybe a harking back, and maybe even a looking right back in history, and being interested in the ancestors, or maybe even into antiquities, old things. And the 27th and the 28th, well, that's going to be a brilliant time for you to get together with nearest and dearest and enjoy a closer, warmer experience with each other, with friends, and also, appreciating your physical environment more, wherever that may be at that time. Well, that's it for March. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.